What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE 2K17, my career mode fighting. Kofi Kingston on SmackDown. That's a pretty SmackDown-ass match. Heath Slater and Curtis Axel. Why would you make the social outcasts fight one another? Anyway, it's Saturday. It's the weekend. Daylight savings is happening tonight. Don't forget to set your clocks forward, because we're going to lose an hour. Or at least, those of you in the U.S. who are not in the area that's exempt from time zones. It's a very small area that is kind of exempt from daylight savings. I'm pretty sure it's just for us. Maybe it's not for the rest of the world. I don't even know anymore. All I know is that here on the East Coast, here in New Jersey, twice a year, we get some bullshit with the savings of the daylight. So I'm going to lose an hour. I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning where it should be 6 a.m., it'll be 7 a.m. So, that's an extra hour of sleep that I just didn't get. So, I might just sleep in. I don't know. Anyway, wrestling news, and there is kind of a handful of it today. The biggest news, obviously, is the fact that Impact, a.k.a. previously known as TNA, which at this point might as well stand for Total Nonstop Assholes, have sent a cease and desist to broadcasters who are going to carry the Ring of Honor pay-per-view, which would have had the debut, I'm pretty sure, of the Broken Hardys, Matt and Jeff, saying that basically they own the rights to those characters, which I don't know. Obviously I have not seen the actual Impact contracts, when they had Matt and Jeff doing their stuff, but you damn well know that Impact didn't have a goddamn thing to do with the invention of those characters. That's pretty much all Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Rebby, her dad, Senior Benjamin, all that stuff. That is from the mind of Matt Hardy, and for Impact to pretend otherwise is some bullshit. So I don't know what the actual legal standing they have to do this, but clearly they're salty. Clearly they're doing it to attempt to hurt Ring of Honor and prevent them from being a bigger threat to TNA, because obviously they're not going to be a threat to WWE, but they want to be like, what, you didn't want to resign your contract, you didn't want to, I guess, either give up more creative control or work more dates, or whatever reasons that their negotiations failed. They want to hurt Ring of Honor and prevent the Hardys from using the Broken Universe in Ring of Honor. And by proxy, I guess, everyone who expects them to eventually end up in WWE, that could also be a problem if there's an ongoing lawsuit for the rights to use those characters. And Kofi Kingston getting his comeback, running wild here. So, that'll be an interesting ongoing legal issue that I am definitely following, because it's not unheard of in the wrestling business to try to own and trademark characters. WWE does it all the fucking time, and it's not unheard of for a company to Trouble in Paradise, knock them the fuck out, to attempt to use those characters with somebody else playing the character. And sometimes it works fine. Sin Cara. Sometimes it spectacularly backfires. Fake Razor, Fake Diesel. Go look it up. It was pretty bad. Rick fucking Bogner as Fake Razor Ramon. And Glenn Jacobs, aka Kane, as Fake Diesel, was the highlight of Vince going, you know what, fuck that, I own these characters. So, we're gonna use them, even though Nash and Hall were in WCW, getting over and whatnot. So, in any event, that was definitely a thing back in the day. And when you have a guy under a mask like Sin Cara, that's fine. It works. If you can make it work, it works. Sin Cara is still doing a thing. That was Hunico, by the way. And Kofi Kingston, why is he such a problem all of a sudden? He wasn't ever that much of a problem in my feud with him, but all of a sudden he's fired up and wants to take a shot at the Attack Slug, which is some horse shit, by the way. So, yeah, I'm very curious to see how that's all going to play out, because At what point do you delineate, the fact that Broken Matt Hardy is still Matt Hardy? Like, do you own the word broken? Like, how does that work from a legal standpoint of what you can and can't do? They literally can't say, oh, well, you can't call yourself Matt Hardy, much like WWE saying, oh, well, Cody Rhodes can't call himself Cody Rhodes because we own that name, so he just has to say he's Cody. Like, Matt Hardy's name is Matt Hardy, so you can't fucking do that. You can't say, oh, well, you can't be Matt Hardy. So, how much of what is considered the broken universe can he not use? And Jeff Hardy, Brother Nero, that's literally his middle name, Jeff Nero Hardy. So, how do you say that he can't use that or can't call himself Brother Nero? Like, that is insane. And, I would imagine a matter for the courts to decide. But if that's tied up in the courts, that would impact any potential, coming in to use that. Not that I think WWE would understand the value of that, but, So basically, Dish Network did not carry the Ring of Honor pay-per-view because of the threats from Impact, aka total nonstop assholes. Because clearly Impact has no intent on using the Broken Universe. Because you can't do the Broken Universe without Matt and Jeff and Rebby and Senior Benjamin. Like, you can't do it without the people who actually invented the goddamn thing. That wouldn't work. Right now, Konami is making a new Metal Gear Solid game without the input from Hideo Kojima. It's not going to work. And Monday Night Raw brings us to Seth freaking Rollins again. And yeah, t-shirt sale is just permanently broken. Oh no! Walking to the ring, that dastardly Roman Reigns is so upset that he's lost to me in promos and in matches, and then I busted him open and hit him on the outside with some serious shit, and get him off me! Come on, you guys. Get the big dog off me. Seriously. Oh my gosh, he's hurt. He's hurt, and now he has to fight the man, the architect, Seth freaking Rollins. You're doing your buddy a favor there, Roman. Thanks a lot, or your ex-friend. Anyway, there is other news here that is springboard worth discussing. Springboard moonsault, very nice. And a standing moonsault, or a standing shooting star press, or whatever. Screw you, Rollins. There's a chair in the ring. How the fuck did that happen? Who put the chair in the ring? Where is Alexa Bliss? Anyway, what do I got here? Apparently we were... Oh, she's on the outside. Okay. Alright. Haha, Seth. Haha, Seth. Nope, reversed it. We were pretty close to getting the Bully Ray character in WWE, but it ended up falling through at the last moment. Not really sure why, but that is according to Bubba Ray. So, not 100% sure on what happened there, but apparently it was pretty close, and they had been, okay, they're gonna, have them do what it is that they're gonna do, and then instead, nope, they're gonna retire. So, that was weird, but I don't know. Maybe at some point down the line, I mean, he's doing it right now in Ring of Honor, and at least he's not caught in a fucking lawsuit on that shit, so that's nice. It seems like we might have a women's tournament mid-May, which I guess is weird because they just announced those UK dates in early May. So, is that 2 tournaments in May, or is the UK thing a different thing? I don't actually know. That didn't seem very clear on the press bit that they put out. But the rumor is some kind of a women's tournament on the network mid-May. So they've been mentioning that for a while, and it's just okay. We got to find a spot in our schedule to actually get it to fit somewhere because they're so damn busy. Because brand split. What else have we got here? Another wrestling podcast is happening March 24th. Edge and Christian will have an Edge and Christian podcast. So I'm not sure. I mean, it's technically news, but Wrestler Does Podcast is not really that groundbreaking anymore. There's a whole lot of them. So best of luck to Edge and Christian on their podcast. I thought the Edge and Christian show was fairly amusing once it kind of got going, and I'm not sure whether or not they're ever going to have a season 2, but I think those guys are definitely entertaining and could potentially put on a good podcast. So, good times. Good times. What else I got here? One last bit of beardness, and that is it's looking like because of a filming schedule, filming them movies as the part-timer that he is, John Cena will have an extended break after WrestleMania. So, I expect him to obviously win that match. They're saying that he might end up proposing after the match, which wouldn't surprise me. And then going to film some movies, being a part-timer, put the belt back on AJ. Because at this point, you kind of build that brand around him as the face who runs the place. Anyway, Seth freaking Rollins, I still wanna beat you, even though Roman helped you out. Hoorah! Hate that, rabbit. Yeah, that's kind of it for the wrestling news. Not too much else going on here. It is Saturday, so not going to really get much going on, I guess, until Monday on Raw, as we continue our road to, wow, into the rope, into WrestleMania. And whether or not they actually mention the Big Show Shaq thing, which they might not. What? Yeah. Right in, that was a clumsy-ass sequence that put you into a Salt Shaker 2 point. Oh, yeah. 1, referee. 2, 3. It doesn't matter, Roman. It doesn't even matter. He just waited for it. Oh, nope, oh. Oh, it skipped it. It skipped the awkward sequence. I guess is, the point of highlights. Rivalry result, 99 points, Roman. 99. That puts another Saturday in the books, and tomorrow, Roman is so insecure that he has to hire handsome Rusev to help him out in a 1-on-2 handicap match. Ain't that some shit? That should be fun. Anyway, go check out that Ecomog video from noon. I got a bonus pixel, a bonus match coming up with Grim at 8 p.m. Check that out. And I'll see you back here tomorrow and every day for more videos right here on this channel. And I'm out.